times. I'm going to ask you first.
know.
Have you ever said, "Can you dig it"?
Yeah, probably.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Are you smelling what I'm stepping in?
Oh, hey! Really? I lost it.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on! You can't do that to me. Whatever. Anyhow, there were right. There was cool. No, what was? See, you weren't listening
See,
to me
well,
either.
they told us we weren't supposed to forget it, and here we forgot it.
Oh,
I guess they weren't that memorable.
Here we go. Boomer phrases. Got it back. All right. I said, see, I had this work for a second. Can you dig it? Can you catch on the flip side?
No, I don't think it said that.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, use that one.
All right. How about right on?
Right on, man.
Right on.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And this one here, he didn't understand. I had to really explain it to him. Is don't be a square.
Yeah.
Don't be a square,
Yeah, don't be
as
a-
opposed to like a triangle
Yeah,
or
or
a
a
hexagon
circle,
or what?
Yeah. Or far out.
Far out, man. I'm gonna go surfing, man. Yeah.
What do you jump into the Cheech and Chong mode right afterward? That's
Oh, no, that's not Cheech and Chong. That's just the surfer.
Is that
That's
what that is?
Yeah, Shaka Bra, ride the waves.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with any of this foreign language. Anyhow, all right, Chris. I'm sorry.
All right, now the actual series.
I'm sorry
Yes.
to subject you to him like that. So we'll come back to reality here. Anyhow, the days we've been overcast. We've been kind of rainy and overcast, and I know the first rain made my roof look like it was dirtier than I think it actually was.
Yeah,
So
we might be getting some on Saturday too. So
yeah, Saturday and I think that Saturday and Sunday. So the thing I'd say to you too is after our first rain, is there anything special you should look for, and not just with the roof, but with the solar panels? Because I would imagine, they haven't seen water in a long time.
yeah, not too. I can't think too much what you might look for on your solar panels. I mean, that wouldn't be like what you'd want to look at normally, like output and if your inverter's working and operating and stuff like that. The roofing again is it's sat for 9 months with no use, right? Essentially for its purpose, and so the stuff wears out. I mean, the California sun burns out paper and stuff like that. So it's a great time to start walking around your house and checking if water is coming in where it shouldn't come in. You know what I'm saying? You want it to go into your gutters and stuff.
Yeah.
Take a look at your eaves underneath. Is it coming in the back side of the gutter? The back. You can usually see if it's wet behind your fascia. You're like, that might be a problem. Check your ceiling for yellow stains. You walk through rooms and you don't usually look up, but
No.
it's a good thing to do because sometimes you don't even realize that it's happening.
Yeah.
We found a leak was happening on our second floor because of that, it was a very slow leak, and the ceiling started turning yellow, and you're thinking, there's no roof above that. There's a bathroom above that.
Yeah.
And you find out you have a problem. But no, I was thinking with the solar panels, what I was thinking is, how like sometimes the first rain with your car and other stuff, you see all those dirty. It's almost like the dirt comes out of the paint, and see it all of a sudden. I was wondering if the same thing happened there. It's just that it might be a good time to get them cleaned. Give you a call. Make sure the leaves are out of the gutters.
Yep.
Do you do that kind of inspection and cleaning? Should somebody want to call you out?
Yeah, absolutely. We kind of call it a tune-up. Just basically go up there and do the best. Look over the roof and do the best that we can see because obviously roofs are multi-component. There's an underlayment underneath there that does some work so that we can't see, but definitely can do whatever you can see, right? And make sure it's in as good a shape as possible.
See, now that's what I was about to go into is like, based on an inspection, are you able to see things, or have you been on to some projects there where it's like, it looks like this is going to be a standard thing, but then you uncover some stuff and all of a sudden this is a bigger project than we thought.
Yeah, we do quite a bit. And again, it comes from, I know roofs are expensive. They're not exciting to replace, so people put them off. But, that's the biggest thing that we get is dry rot, right? Mm-hmm. Roof looks like it's in perfectly good shape, but there's been just enough of water that's been getting underneath the paper and showing up in your eaves. And all of a sudden we have, we just did a house, looked like it would be fine. We had walked it with the homeowner, had a couple of pieces of fascia. By the time we got it all off, the whole house needed brand new fascia.
Oh,
And somebody, some past owner, had paid a painter just to put some Bondo over it, so it looked good, but it was rotten from the inside out. And so,
Oh, boy.
at least this homeowner was proactive. He knew the roof needed to be taken care of, but that past homeowner, that roof was past being replaced, and so you can add a lot of costs to your project if you don't do it in a timely manner.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's not the most exciting
No,
thing to go like,
definitely
"Hey, look at my new roof."
Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah,
we're having a party, a barbecue, just to
No,
look at the new roof
yeah.
right now.
People walk in the house and go, "Oh, you painted the place." Yeah, nobody ever walks to the driveway and goes, "Oh, you got a new roof."
Yeah.
That's
But
something
it
they're
is
looking at.
completely essential. It's almost like I always say like anything that keeps you off of the ground, like for example your bed,
Yeah.
a good chair, your back is going to thank you so much later down the road. Same thing with your roof. It's not the most exciting, but it's one of the most important, and you don't want to cheap out on that one.
Yeah, definitely. When we do a lot of tile resets where we actually reuse the same tile, so the roof looks the same. It doesn't even look any different. So
I was reading an article the other day about what do you call the tar paper that you put on?
yes,
And I don't know if it's newer technology or it's becoming more common, but self-stick. It was like a self-stick
yeah. There's a
thing.
peel and stick, correct?
So you
yeah.
didn't have to, heat up the tar and all the. I mean, that messy and stinky, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of new technology. Everybody the roofing industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry as far as products and materials. So there's always somebody trying to create a new, better mousetrap to capture some of that, right? So
What's it a sign of when you? What are they? Clay? They're not clay. You already taught me
well,
this.
there are clay and concrete. Yeah, so you're right.
All right. So, but you see on the edges, maybe close to the bottom, where they're starting to lift, up, almost looking like their wings coming out, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking, 3 doors down from my place. I'm looking at this guy's roof line because I could see he was having a solar panel, person out there measuring, and I noticed that at the end of his roof, a couple of those they were aiming outward. And I'm thinking either the roof is sliding, or the nails ain't holding.
Right.
And I don't know which. And I've asked you this a million times before. I still don't understand why they don't use screws.
Yeah.
They probably would hold better.
Yeah.
What is that usually a sign of, or might be a sign?
If they're sticking kind of up, sometimes that's just wind. But it means
Really?
it's not fastened well.
Yeah.
If the wind can uplift it. Okay,
Yeah.
but if they're sticking out like that, sometimes that can, the wind has gotten underneath them, and again, they're not fastened properly or well. They've over the 25 or 30 years, whatever.
Wow.
The nails have backed out, or the nail's not holding as well. So
Yeah, and you can come out and inspect those things too, right?
yeah,
I mean,
that would be like a thing we'd find on the tune-up. We go, okay, a couple loose tiles there. Let's re-nail them, secure them. Just go through.
All right. Most importantly, Chris, is how are you spending your Halloween today?
oh, here we go.
Are you the
All right.
full candy bar house? Can people go over there and get a full candy bar?
No, we're not the full candy bar house, but
Aw.
we give the good fistful.
Okay.
Our neighborhood though does not have a lot of trick or treaters, so
My neighbor's got the best house. Her driveway goes up an incline and around. Ain't nobody walking up that driveway.
yeah.
We've been talking to Chris from August Roofing. Chris, if somebody is interested in solar panels or roofs, or they need a roof inspection, how can someone get a hold of you?
AugustRoofing.com. Simple as that.
You can't make it any easier, right?
Yeah.
Try and make it easy for
And if you
everybody.
forget how to spell it, just go to the calendar.
Yeah.
Ain't that hard.
A few months
And
back.
Chris, always a pleasure to have you with us. Really mean that. Oh, here we go.